All right, YouTube, here's the next video. Got my dog, Pepper, Jack Russell, out of control. So this weekend, I installed some new lights for the garage. They weren't, not the greatest install. I got these lights at Costco. They came in packs of 2, because all I had was that yellow one. I could have done a lot better job, but I'm not an electrician. I'm not going to pay anybody else to do it. So this is the best, but it actually brings good light. So whenever I want to do some work in here on the car. But here's the car. I went to a meet last night, and I don't really like to do any meets at night because I feel like people at night don't know how to act. Then that's when the cops get involved, and yeah, I don't like to be around that type of crowd. But I washed the car earlier today, and the morning it was just dusty. Then right now I just give it a quick. I ended up putting some of the Car Pro elixir. Well, I don't buy it already pre-made. I kind of I make some myself. There's a video by Panda Organizer that shows you guys how to mix that, but it just gives it some crazy gloss. Look at that, out of control. But that's not why I made this video. This video is actually an unboxing. I bought some things for the car, of course. It's inside the house. I already cut it open. I just haven't seen what's inside. I know what I ordered. I ended up ordering the rear sway bar. So I'm gonna try to install this tomorrow. Today is Saturday, March 15th. So I'm gonna try to install that. But let me see if I can get Pepper back in because she don't like to be in her kennel. Hey, come here, Pepper. Hey, come here, girl. Come here, girl. All right, so I got the sway bar right here. Progress sway bar for the TSX 22 millimeter. There's a couple of the other items that I ordered. I'll open those after. Let's see what else is in there. I know I got one more thing in there. Probably way in there. If not, it's right here. Oh, there it is. There's the other part. I'll open everything up piece by piece. But it should just be the bar. And that should be it. And the bar's actually kind of heavy. Progress sway bar. Here it is. I've seen how they have them on the RSXs. I kind of like how they do the whole subframe. Obviously, you don't need that on the TSX, but this is what it is. Here it is. I'm gonna try to install it tomorrow. Hopefully it doesn't give me too much issues. There should be the bushings as well. I wonder if they're in there as well. Oh, there's a little piece right here. They're probably in here. The bushings are probably in here, or either in here. Some one of them. I don't think there's anything else in there, is there? I don't see anything else in there. Progress sway bar. There it is. Let me go ahead and see if I could stand this up real quick so I could open it up. There it is. The sway bar. It's actually pretty heavy. I don't think it's going to be this heavy. But I'm sure it's like that for a reason. There it is. Nothing on there. It doesn't even say the brand on there. I mean, it doesn't need to. You can't even see it, but once it's in there, it's a nice finish, nice gray finish. Like I said, it's going to be under the car, under the vehicle, so you're not even going to be able to see it. So let's see what's in this package right here. I just seen it right there, right? So I was trying to get this stuff from JHP USA. And it's all good trying to get it from there, right? You know, I kind of wish that everybody shipped for free as long as you bought a certain amount, or even if you didn't, right? Just ship for free. But when it comes to car parts, it obviously costs more. The parts are heavier. So I ended up paying up Kyoto. He had this. He had the sway bar for a little bit extra more money than JHP USA. He matched that price. He did not have this on his site, but I just wanted to get it because I had an Integra GSR, and on the GSR I ended up putting on the spoon mirrors, which is kind of like just spoon mirrors. on the side mirrors. And it's just basically just a glass that sticks. It has double-sided tape, and it'll stick to your OEM mirrors. So I ended up buying the ICB ones for the TSX, and they don't have a spoon one for the rear view mirror. They do for the Euro R JDM, but they do not have it for the TSX. The TSX mirror, I'm guessing just because it has that auto dimming stuff on it. That's why it's a different mirror. So next best thing was this. It's a convex mirror, and it's actually from. Let me see if I can put this up right here. I'm having myself a beer. It's my weekend. It's my weekend, so it's about to end. So I'm trying to like enjoy it. I'm just chilling. Give them a feel right here. They have it at a good price, even on the block site. They have it like really cheap, but it's not free shipping. So it's like JHP USA had it for, I think they had it for like $19. Block site had it for like even less, for like 15. And on Kyoto, he didn't even have it all on there. So I reached out to him, and he basically put it on the side, and then went ahead and got it for me, and for the same price as JHP USA. So I went ahead and got that. Just a mirror, nothing out of control. It should fit the car, hopefully. But Block has been around for a while. It's not necessarily the best brand, but it's been around for a long time. I remember I ended up getting some Block's cam gears, Block springs, Block's upper control arms, and the Block's rear camber kit for my TSX, not for the TSX, for the GSR I had way back in 2010. I think that's when I bought it. But so that's the next thing that I bought. It's kind of cool. All right, what's the third thing I got? I ended up getting the base bushings from Hybrid Racing. I just got them from Mrs. I was getting it all together. I was just gonna buy them all from him. I like to support Kyoto as well. I bought a lot of other parts from him. So these should fit on my stock shifter. My stock shifter feels pretty good, and I'm just trying to get the most out of it. I really don't want to buy the aftermarket shifters just because they're not cheap, and I actually feel mine feels pretty good with the setup that I have. So to add this to the shifter, the stock shifter that I have, which already has the CT Engineering short shifter. It has the K-tune cable bushings up front. I also bought the Hybrid Racing D10 springs. So I think this is going to make it that much better, that more enjoyable to drive. So I will install this tomorrow. Obviously, this is not that hard to install. The sway bar, I need to see if I'll install it tomorrow, just because I'm not sure if I'll have time tomorrow. So I'll try to get up early and work on it. The only thing I gotta get up also and wash my wife's car. That takes some time. So I'm guessing this is just like the bushings and stuff for the sway bar. So let me open it up. Just make sure that's what's in here. And that's exactly what it is. The bushings up here for the bar. So I mean, it doesn't seem too hard. I've seen on other videos that they have a hard time trying to take off the stock bar just because of the dual exhaust, how it sits. I've heard that you got to take it off. I've seen it where you don't got to take it off. I'm not going to have that much room just because I'm just going to have the car up on jack stand. So we'll see. The sway bar end should be pretty easy to remove. That nut, just because they're brand new. I just replaced them when I installed the new wheels. So the nut should come out right off. So that shouldn't be an issue. I think the issue is going to be removing the old one and installing this one without trying to take off the exhaust. So we'll see. But yeah, that's it. The mirror, the base bushings for the shifter, and the sway bar. I'm kind of excited for this. I don't really drive the car hard or anything. I'm just trying to do it just because I'm trying to do it for seeing if it'll help with the rubbing of my wheels in the rear, but we'll see. All right, that's all I got for today. See y'all on the next one.